Welcome back. In this session, we will discuss how to create a dependent drop-down list. A dependent drop-down list is a list whose output depends on an input. In this example, we have a list of four categories of electronic products: television, refrigerator, ACs, and mobile. Each category has a list of items. We want to create a list whose output depends on the chosen category. So, for example, if we select television, the drop down list should give us Samsung TV, Apple TV, LG TV, and so on. Similarly, if we select refrigerator, it should give us Whirlpool, Godrej, LG refrigerator, Samsung refrigerator, Hitachi refrigerator, and similarly for ACs and mobiles. One thing to note over here is that the size of the list for each category is different from the other. So let's start how to create the dependent list. First, let's convert the categories into four different tables. So select the entire list range for the television and then press Ctrl and T to convert it to a table. Similarly, select the refrigerator range, press Ctrl T to convert it to another table, and do the similar exercise for ACs and mobile. So we have now four different tables, one each for television, refrigerator, ACs, and mobile. Now, for the category selection, we can create a simple drop down list. To create a simple drop down list, go to Data, select Data Validation, List, and in the source, we can create the four categories. Press OK. So we have the category list in our Excel. Now, to create a dependent product list, we have to create a name range for each of the categories. To create a name range, select the category and go to Formulas, Name Manager, Create from Selection. And in Create from Selection, it asks create names from the values in the top row. So top row name will be the name of the range, and we click OK. Now, if we go to Formulas, Name Manager, and look for television, so we have a range which shows us the selection from Samsung to Sanyo. We will do a similar exercise for the refrigerator, ACs, and mobiles. So select the refrigerator range, go to Formulas, Name Manager, Create from Selection, and press OK. Similarly for ACs and mobiles. Now, we have a name range for each of the categories. To create a dependent drop-down list based on the category selected, we click on cell I6 and then go to Data, Data Validation, List, and in the list you type is equal to indirect and link it to cell H6, which is the defined category. So indirect function is a function which provides the range for the category selected. So here we have the mobile phone category, and in the products we have Nokia, Apple, Samsung, Motorola, Panasonic, Realme. If we select television, the drop down gives us Samsung TV, Apple TV, LG, Panasonic, Sony, Sanyo. Similarly, if we select ACs, we get Voltas, Blue Star, Carrier, LG, Hitachi, Daikin, etc. So we have our dependent drop-down list ready. Now, what happens if there is a new product in a category? So, if there's a new television which comes to the store, will our list get automatically updated? Let's check it. So here, if I type television new, click enter, and now in the category, we select television and we have a television new here. This is because we have created a table for each range. The advantage of creating a table is that when we add a data point to a row below the table, it gets updated automatically. So we don't have to define the name range again for the change in product category. The table takes care of itself. Let's see what happens if we add a new AC to the AC category. So AC new, enter. We select ACs in the category and the dependent dropdown gets updated automatically. So this is how we can create a dependent dropdown list which gets updated automatically when a new product is added. Hope you enjoyed the session. Keep learning and have fun. Thank you.